Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes podcast. My name is Joe, that's Joe.
Hello.
And we got Jamie Hutchinson, host
Hello.
of the Hot Water Creaming podcast.
Yes.
Stand-up comedian, bit of an all-round legend, aren't you?
All-rounder, mate.
What are your nicknames?
Hutchie,
Hutcha.
Trifle.
Why is that? Because you're full of lady fingers?
No, 'cause I thought it's because I'm fun on many layers. But it's when I met Tony Carroll, my co-host, my pod jock, on a Hot Water's green room. The first time we met was on a night out in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in a nightclub, and which he runs, and I didn't know him then, and I'd left my
Did
coat.
you know he runs like? Does he know?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm mates with some of the other comics in Liverpool, so
Yeah.
we just had a night out, and I'd left my coat in there. So my mate went, I'll ring Tony, and he went, Hutchie's left his coat. I was like, who's Hutchie? Hutchie, you know, the
Hutchie?
man comedian. I went,
Yeah.
I don't know, no, man comedian. He went, you know, the ginger lad, Manchester. I went, nah, he looks like a fucking trifle. He went, oh, him.
That's harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, so-
Which bit of the trifle do you most sort of associate with? Is it the jelly, the custard, the cream? The lady,
I'm very
lady
custard-like.
Yeah?
I'm very custard-like.
Egg-based?
Yeah, I am an egg-based man.
Did you put flakes in the top of yours?
I don't eat it.
What? You never had a
It's
trifle?
cannibalism
No,
if he has trifle.
Don't lick
He
yourself.
can't have it, can he?
So in primary school, my nickname was Mashmong because I had a fear of mash.
Oh, I thought you liked this TV show.
No, it's like Bodger and Badger. That's like fucking Blair Witch Project to me.
it is.
I
Isn't
love
it?
it. Yeah. Everybody knows Bodger loves mashed
But
potato.
you're
right?
slightly over the mash sphere now.
I'll never eat it,
Really?
and I'll never watch someone eat it. And me and my stepdad have a bit of a passive aggressive war, you know, because he's pumping my mum and that. And
But full of mash?
yeah, maybe. I don't know what
Smash.
they're into. Yeah, smashed her, literally. But we have a passive aggressive war, so
Yeah.
we never have an argument. It's always like, so for example, we share a recliner chair.
You share a recliner
What, you both
chair?
laid in it at once? Who's on top of who?
Sturdy recliner
You're laid
chair.
like that and he's just on top of you like that.
We
You're
have-
in a big bowl of mash. You're
That's
too
what-
scared to move.
We're on different time scales
Oh, right.
because I'm out during
from
the
Australia.
evening. I'm out during the evening, so I come back and I'm like an owl, wise and nocturnal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I have it after hours when I'm
Right.
watching my classic EastEnders.
Do you watch classic EastEnders?
I adore classic EastEnders, mate. So right now it's my era. So there's 2 episodes on the drama channel each day.
Each day.
So 2 hours. There's 10 a week, Monday to Friday.
Crikey.
Yeah. So you can do roughly a month in a week. However, you've got to account for when it went to 4 episodes a week in '97. So you've got to calculate that into it. Right. But my favourite era is like '97 to 05.
Good era.
And we're
Actually,
right.
sort of your Grant Mitchells, your Billy Mitchells.
Yeah, Billy's just.
Is
Grand
Beppe?
Theft.
Is that Corrie?
Beppe DeMarco.
Beppe.
Yeah.
Who's
That's your
Beppe?
Oh, he had the greatest
Michael-
goatee in television.
Michael Greco plays poker now.
Does he? Does he really? What,
Really
an
good.
EastEnders guy plays poker?
Really good poker player, yeah.
Sorry,
What we got
interrupted
coming
you.
up today, Joe?
Oh, no, we interrupted the passive aggressive story with the mash and
Oh
those
yeah.
guys.
So I got home like but what I do with classic EastEnders, this is very important, is there's 2 episodes a day, right? But I can't watch just 1 episode. I have to have an EastEnders session.
Really?
I can't go for 1 pint. I can't go for.
You got an addictive personality.
Yeah. Well, I just get stuck into stuff.
Yeah. You
It's not-
commit yourself.
It's
like,
not an
you
addictive
are-
personality. I just get stuck in. There's a difference.
That's such an old-fashioned way of saying
Yeah,
an addictive personality.
I gamble till I'm
Yeah,
broke.
that'll be. Yeah, we'll call that an addictive
You
personality.
spin things, usually
Yeah,
you
yeah.
spin it in a negative way.
No,
There is a positive side to look
can
at
be
it.
addicted to love. That's a great thing.
I drink to blackout, gamble till I'm potless, and EastEnders I have to do like a month in a day. So what I have to do is I have to save them.
Oh, bulk up.
So I have to go 2 weeks, don't watch.
Shaking.
Go cold turkey.
Yeah.
Go cold turkey. I watch compilations on YouTube of famous deaths and stuff. Just
What
to,
famous deaths like?
famous
They got
EastEnders
caught on
deaths.
camera. Oh,
Fam-
right.
Just to
Yeah.
methadone.
Yeah, not Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Before World War One. Famous deaths. Cleopatra's gone.
Just to methadone myself.
Yeah.
And then after a couple of weeks gone by, I've got, oh my God, I've got like 20 episodes and I'll just sit in my recliner. Here's the key difference between me and my stepdad. I use the recliner as its function. I.e. my legs on the thing that comes out the chair, I use my legs. My stepdad, he sits in the recliner as a normal chair, but puts his legs on the table.
Oh,
point of
come
that?
on.
Off his head, isn't he?
So what I do, passive aggressive, little war, when I go to bed, I move the table like 3 inches so his little legs will just fall. And I won't.
And that'll show him, won't it?
1-0.
He may have won the battle, but you are winning the war.
Win the bloody
But I have
war.
a phobia of mash, so he cooks for my
Forgot we were
mum.
talking about Ma.
Yeah.
So I have a phobia of mash, so he cooks for my mum. So sometimes he cooks a bacon and mash. One of her favourite.
Crazy combination of
Yeah,
food.
it's
That
nice,
is
that.
bacon and
Does he
mash.
use- Did they use the bacon as 2 slices of bread and then mashes like the filling and eat it as a sandwich?
Are you scared of any foods, Joe?
I won't say I'm scared of any foods. What about the ones that can kill you, though? Do you know, like when people have like raw urchins and stuff, and 1 in 100
What,
can
people
just
eat
stop
that?
your heart? Yeah, people eat stuff like that, don't they?
What's the point?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's not
No
Ethan. Oh, we met producer Ethan, by the way. Jamie.
Producer Ethan, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm an idiot.
I've already randomly cut to myself by accident, so people
right,
will know
okay.
that I'm here.
Scared of any foods, mate?
I'm lactose intolerant, and I might be gluten intolerant as well. I'm not too sure yet. So
Why are you saying it like it's a blind date answer? I'm lactose intolerant, but for you, I could be glucose intolerant as well.
You practically did.
Yeah, I'm celiac. Wait
right,
till you see me in the bedroom.
Coming up onto the show today, we've got the 9 out of 10 Club returns. We've got the magazine show, which is
Magazine
show,
with Sean Connery.
which is Ethan's mum's favourite feature.
Yes, Ethan's mum. Shout out.
Loves it. Jamie, I wanted to bring up the way that you eat, or the way you like to eat to Joe. We love food on the show. It's one of the things why me and Joe have a podcast together. What is your food method of choice?
Well, the thing is, Jesus has got a lot to answer for me.
For you, not.
Usually it's the other way around. Usually it's he's helped us with our sins, whereas you're the one that's telling him he needs to book his ideas up.
I think
I like that.
he's set a dangerous precedent
Right.
of going for meals with other people. I hate it.
Dear.
I hate going for meals with other people.
Especially if there's 12 of them. That was too
Oh,
many.
just
wasn't
imagine
it?
splitting the bill on the Last Supper.
Christ, yeah.
bet
Judas
Ju-
did-
Christ, exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Do you know why your name's a slur, you little rat? Making me go for a meal. Oh, we're going for an Indian on Saturday. I don't know if I want an Indian on Saturday. It's Monday. Fucking hating me.
Why,
It goes my head
why
in.
don't you like it? Just because it's too
It's
planned?
too intimate.
Right.
And it's all this, tapas as well. Tapas, picking off, we might as well all be naked and wank each other off and spit food out of our mouths.
Right.
Let me have
There's
my
a
own
difference between
thing.
a croqueta and a wank. Isn't
Let
there?
me have my own thing. Do you want to wipe my ass while I go to the toilet?
Might be
Should we,
each other's
just,
ass.
should we just have? Oh, it's sharing. It's culture. It's not culture. Give me my plate. I want. Here's how I'd have a restaurant.
Okay.
I love this.
Right, you go for a meal with someone,
Shh. Yeah.
even a first date or family.
Second
whatever.
date.
Yeah. You're in a perspex blacked out box.
Really?
Right.
And you have-
Any lights in there?
Yeah, for your food.
Okay.
And you just text your companion, how's your shrimp? Sound. Nice one.
Yeah. This is a bit like, do you know when you
Then you ring a bell for the waiter.
do you know when you see those people who fall in love with like serial killers?
Yeah.
And they go and see them and they're like having dinner through the
Yeah,
glass.
yeah.
That's kind of what you want, isn't it? The,
No,
sort of- the
but I
prison
don't want to
system.
seem true. I just want it blacked out. I want my own space.
Do you like hearing people chew?
No, I hate it. My dad, I can't be in the same room as my dad. When
Why,
he
a big chewer?
Oh, it's disgusting.
You're a big chewer.
I'm a medium chewer. I think I'm one of those people that I'm a loud chewer even though I chew with my mouth closed.
What do you mean?
Somehow I'm getting a slap action through the gums.
Really?
Yeah. It comes through the cheek.
I get what you mean about, I'm a quiet me. I get what you mean about like the Indian. I tell you what's tough about that is the poppadoms at the start.
Oh.
Do you know what annoys me? Is these Brexit dars who pretend they can't pronounce poppadoms.
Yeah.
So
What do
they're
they
like,
call
oh,
it?
should we get some pumping? What they call big Chris, mate? What they call pompadims? Pimperdom. Should we get some pimpadims for the table? Shut up, mate.
They know what it's called.
You know
They
what
it's
it's
a
called?
poppadom.
Yeah.
It's 4 syllables. Behave yourself, you little thick twat.
It's 3 syllables.
I hate this. Is it pop-pa-dom?
Poppadom.
Even less, even easier.
Pompadom. Pimpadoms.
Yes, but
Fucking
I mean,
hate.
but you sort of limit yourself to one meal a day, don't you?
Yeah, so I get home.
What?
I
Like
eat
a bear?
Yeah.
What, is that what bears do?
Well, they just have a big thing. They'll just
have
get
a
like
big
one
feed.
deer or whatever, like a snake. Do you know when they've got like a
Yeah,
goat?
that's
What a difference
exactly
in
it.
a day. That is a snake to a deer.
I have
Fuming.
I have a big feed. And Joe, one of the worst things that's happened because I gig a lot at night. I don't like gigging on a full stomach.
Right.
Because I'm
Sluggish.
I'm creative on stage. I'm very theatrical, so I flounce about and all that on stage. If anyone's seen me, I put a lot into it.
Yeah.
When I get home, I deserve a hearty meal, so I get loads of fried chicken, but take my top off.
Just the way the Colonel intended it.
The elasticated pants. I have my chicken pants.
Imagine the smell on them chicken pants.
Wow.
Imagine it.
And I just go for it like a trough, and there's no what like a pig in a trough, just. And I was trying to get this stubborn bit of chicken skin out of my chest there,
The best bit. It's the best bit, innit?
out of my chest there.
Why was it in your chest there? Do you put all the chicken on your chest like a buffet?
I'm just.
Where's the bucket at this point? Is it
It's
here?
like I grow extra limbs to.
Yeah, just engulfing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a very lustful experience for me.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
Would
not
you
like
say
I'm
it
making
is-
love to it. It's like I'm fucking it.
Right.
Fucking my chicken.
Would that be your? I'll ask you this and Ethan this as well. Would that be your last ever meal? Just a bucket of chicken?
No.
Right. It's the only thing he eats. The only thing he likes, but it would not be the last meal. No
What
way.
is your last meal?
No.
Trifle.
No, my last meal would be an Indian.
With 12 of your mates.
But it depends on the mood I'm in.
Right now, if it was your if we say to you, sorry, I know you don't know this, sorry to bring this on you. You are being put to death at
What
6
an invite to the podcast, by the way.
It's 6 p.m. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
we
the only
we
podcast
thought it was
that
the only way we'd get you down.
executes
But we are being put to death at 6 p.m. Your last meal is in 40 minutes when this podcast ends. What's your last meal?
I'd have a chicken tikka madras, half rice, half chips, garlic. No, actually, I'll have rice and chips, just a full portion
Yeah,
of
you
each.
don't need half and half, do you?
Yeah.
You're going to die.
Yeah.
Greedy.
Garlic naan, onion barges, pompadims.
Delicious.
Pickle tray?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You
What would
need
you go for, Joe?
That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah. I know mine.
What's yours?
Full English.
Is it?
All the works. 3 sausages.
White and black pudding.
White and black pudding. Ash browns.
Yeah.
Fried bread. Fried bread's fucking good,
Yeah, but
innit?
you don't want to get electrocuted on a too full stomach, do
Of
you?
course you do. You're getting electrocuted.
You want to hang yourself and shit yourself at the same time.
Yeah,
Give them a bit of a job.
Joe, what's your last meal then?
What am I being sentenced to death for?
Paedophilia.
We're cutting that out.
All right, arson.
You don't get sentenced to death for that.
Well, it's murder or
What?
paedophilia. Which one do you want?
You don't get sentenced to death for
You
paedophilia.
burnt an orphanage down, though.
Did I?
Yeah.
Right, it's all in one.
No, I'm not having that. If it was murder, I'd probably have my last meal. I'd want to go out looking strange.
Right.
So I'd have my last meal like the wife of the person that I killed.
I don't think they'll prepare.
I
that
don't
for
think
it,
you're
though.
taking this seriously.
Of
Zim.
course I'm not.
No, you're not taking this seriously. Right. I want to chat about the fact that me, Ethan, and Joe are thinking about a big night out, Sloppy Joe's night out, but we don't want things. Maybe things might take a bit of a turn. Have you ever had any big embarrassing nights out with work colleagues? Because I know you're the man of many jobs.
Yeah.
Well, you had loads of jobs.
I burn through jobs, mate. Yeah. I've been sacked from jobs just for being pissed. Like,
Oh,
3 or
really?
4
Well, just for
jobs.
being pissed?
Yeah,
Like you
in
said that,
work.
like-
in work. though.
Yeah, but you said it like, I can't believe they sacked me for being pissed. What surgeon needs to be sober? I've been sacked for jobs just for attacking people. Can you believe it?
I went on a job, went on a work night out, and sort of seeing a girl I work with.
Yeah.
So it was a bit slippery slopey, innit? I'm not saying this could happen at Sloppy Joe's night out, but 2022, fair play to us if it does.
Would be sloppy.
We ended up back at a budget hotel. I know how to treat a lady.
It's not the BBC. You can name the brand.
Oh, no, because then
Or the budget hotels
I don't
are
want
available.
the
Was it
girls-
Sasha's?
Oh, have you taken many girls back to budget hotels? Have you got the Ibis girl, the Travelodge girl?
Yeah, the Easy Hotel. Splashed out.
Lodge girl. Oh, God. Took her back to a famous budget hotel in Manchester.
Jury's
that's
in.
not known for its cleanliness and that.
Was it Gardens?
It's not Sasha's, is it?
No.
Christ, that place is mad.
Yeah. Anyway, Sasha's.
You got a load of garden.
I blacked out and woke up with her genitals in my face. Okay. I came round. I didn't know.
Was she there with him?
I didn't. I didn't.
You hadn't had another one of your sprees, have you?
It's my last meal.
Right. So
So
she's
what-
attached to him.
So I woke up and I'm down there, and I looked up.
Wait, were you? You'd gone to her even in the midst of your peril.
Crazy
I
that.
thought you were on the pillow and she'd come to you.
No.
She's not suffocating him.
I didn't know.
I came round and woke up, and there's a fanny in my face, which is, decent. And then I looked up and I looked up to see who it was. I went, it's name redacted.
I've done well for myself here.
Yeah. So anyway, woke up the next day. It was on a school night as well. I mean, she weren't.
Where did you work?
She had science period once.
It's on a work now. We did work with kids though, and she. We woke up. I'm just absolutely crippling hangover, absolutely gone. I went. I'm going in the afternoon, and she's ready to leave. I'm going to.
Did you get like checkout?
No, midday. It's narrowing down now. It's midday. And listen, so I needed to be sick. Didn't make the toilet. Was sick in the bathroom. Then slipped on my own sick and couldn't get up. So the last image
Like a turtle.
she saw was me just going, "Tom, I'll be in the afternoon," writhing around in my own vomit.
Oh, it's so funny that. It's class.
I got someone's name wrong on the works night out once. That was embarrassing. Very similar. Very similar levels of embarrassment. That's mad, isn't it?
That is, man.
You've never done it like that.
Never done anything like that. Often just sort of. I've never blacked out really. I don't black out much. Do you black out much?
No, I'm not a blackouter.
I'm always sort of whereabouts. The only time I blacked out was in Turkey. And the story is on our Patreon where I sort of black out and I've ended up being just my boxers on roaming the hotel. And I've managed to throw my phone and my mate's Andrew's phone on top of the restaurant. And we had Find My Phone on, my mate Josh, and we were looking like, where the fuck is it? Have we put it in the salad or something like that? And we had to get a Turkish guy to climb up on the roof, and the phones were broken. Turkey's great. You want to mention something to me?
Turkey's great.
Shout
No
out,
part of that story involved the culture, history, or anything to do with Turkey. It was you getting bladdered and throwing your phone at a hotel,
Yeah.
which you could have done in Wickham. Turkey's great.
I've
They
been
let
to
you throw
Turkey.
your phones.
I've been to Turkey recently and slept in a very comfy doorway
Nice. Would you recommend it?
and a pissed in a bin.
Nice. Was it a bit
Good
of public bin
country.
or in?
Was it the recycling bin?
Good country. It was a big
No,
bin.
right, we're not doing Turkey justice. It is brilliant. Turkey's
Good.
brilliant. I'd go again in a heartbeat.
Good.
You're worried about me, Joe, aren't you?
I just looked to you today, and I don't mean this in a nasty way.
This is going to be nasty, this, Jamie.
Yeah, nothing. That preface always makes something that it's like when someone goes, "No offense," but
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
something really.
I just looked and
offensive.
thought, I'm a bit worried about you.
Why?
Because the weekend you've had, and I come and I see you, and sometimes I just think I worry that you're not going to live to a ripe old age, Joe.
What age do you think I'd live to now? If you're
I
gonna
think
guess?
it's going to start with a 5.
Really?
Yeah.
What age do you think you're going to live to, Jamie?
You pulled a face like fucking 50. Good job.
I'd be fucking furious. If I hit 50, I've done something wrong.
What? So on your 49th...
Wait, you want to be in the 40s?
Yeah, of course.
What's your perfect age to...
When you say
kick the
course,
bucket?
What?
What's your perfect age to, like...
I mean, if I'm 42, I'm going to be really, really annoyed with myself.
can I ask how old you are now?
31.
So you think 11 years?
I'm aiming for 9.
You want to do your 40th birthday?
I want to have a good do my 40th and then just, like an injured cat, just take myself off in the corner.
And no one really sees
How
you
sad
again.
is that, by the way, that pets just wander off and they know they're going to die?
I know.
Go hide in a bush.
Oh, fuck 'em. I hate pets to do me fucking head in.
You met my pet once, remember that? But
Oh, yeah, he's sound.
every week on the Sloppy Joe show, we bring someone to the table that's going to be entered in the 9 out of 10 club, and it is The peak of food. What is it, Joe?
Well, Joe reviews food for a living, but every food he's ever tasted, he considers it to be a 9 out of 10 because he's got no palate whatsoever. He just likes food. So we thought we'd bring in each week, taking it in turns, a food that we consider to be 9 out of 10. Not perfect, but about as good as it gets.
What other examples have you had?
So there's only 2 entries. There's the triple cheeseburger from McDonald's. Have you had that?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Alright.
Just all right.
7, yeah.
Wow.
I'd say.
The next one might stun you. Salted butter.
That's gone in the 9 out of 10.
Salted butter. I've had salted butter, but I can't taste the difference between that and normal butter.
You can. What do you mean you can't taste
Honestly.
the difference?
No, but normal butter is salted butter.
I don't know how to taste food.
What do you mean?
I don't understand how people taste food, me. I don't get it.
I don't get what you mean
What's
by
your
that.
mouth?
What do you
Your
mean by
mouth is just a recycling bin, just a big skip.
Joe, I just like, that's why I like fried chicken, the gristle, because I know that's how I know it's chicken skin.
Wait, so your favourite bit of chicken is
like-
the bit that everyone else throws away? You like the gristle?
Yeah, because that's like when blind people use Braille.
But you
I've
aren't
got
blind.
no palate. Yeah, but I'm taste blind. So I need gristle as like Braille.
Are you going to have like a food dog when you go into the Five Guys? Oh, here he is.
That's why I'll eat spicy food, because at least I know it's there.
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You got to be spicy food.
I'm not bad.
I'm
not bad.
amazing.
Not bad.
amazing.
Not bad. Not bad.
Jamie, the choice is yours now. You're going to bring something to the table, aren't you? That you think's 9 out of 10.
Well, this is it's a bit left field, because I don't know if it's a food or not, but I can't.
It gets away with it. It gets
Well,
away with it.
yeah, it's a Febreze air freshener.
Well,
Tastes like the fields outside.
yeah, I like tasting of meadow. It is. I don't like the novelty packaging.
What is
Really
it?
The focus there. It's the green extra strong tree bores.
The green extra strong
Tree Bar
So
extra
you
strong
brought
mints.
mints to the table.
Yeah. I can't go a day without having at least 2 packets of these.
2 packets?
Yeah.
They make you shit bad, them,
I
you
get
know.
stuck in, mate.
Really? 2 packets of these?
Mints,
Joe, do you want one?
booze.
Try
Of course,
one.
well,
Chicken.
that's the whole point of the feature.
Right, so early thoughts, Joe.
Well, tell us why you think they're 9 out of 10, first of all.
I just can't have another mint. So they let you know you're there straight away.
It's
bang.
true.
First minute, bang.
Hit 'em
Crunching
hard.
tackle. Wakes you up. It keeps you occupied.
It does.
So it's an
Yeah, so you don't,
it's an activity
break
as
into
well.
any cars or kill a pigeon
Joe,
or
if
whatever.
you're bored and you've left your headphones,
Yeah.
at least I've got my mints.
Yeah, it's like a little packet of podcasts.
Gets you through your gym session, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
you
Oh,
can,
look.
you can do that.
Ethan, what are you saying? More, mints? Come on. Yeah,
That was a fun.
do that again, Jamie, for the camera.
You can do that. Yeah, that's nice, that. Like a little cute little rabbit.
What are you saying, Ethan?
Can I have one?
Yeah. Fucking hell, he's greedy, isn't he? Say that.
One lad. Oh, what a throw.
Nice.
And
Good
catch.
throw and catch that.
Nice.
That was really
Great
lovely.
little link-up play
Right,
there.
let me get this in my mind.
Right. We might have still
Because-
the pause us, we all suck on them.
What's happened here is Jamie's come in, he's hit us with the anecdotes, he's softened us up, not to reference last week's 9 out of 10 club, he's buttered us up.
He has buttered us up.
And now he's hit us.
Salted.
And now he's hit us with a tree bore extra strong mint, and he's calling it first of all a food, second of all saying that it's 9 out of 10. Now we need to stop, slow down, and think, because if we get caught up in his whirlwind, we'll just call it.
What he says is, right,
Go on.
is correct. It does keep you occupied.
What does that mean? That every single food does that. We have to take that
No,
away.
it doesn't.
That's
it
not
doesn't,
exclusive
it
to the
doesn't,
mint.
It doesn't,
Right, tell me why
Because-
this occupies you and a shepherd's pie, for instance,
Because
doesn't.
you don't chew. You just play around with it. You
You don't play around with shepherd's pie. You get it in. If anything, you swallow it straight away.
You can flip it around your mouth and pretend it's a gymnast. Loads,
Gymnast.
Big round
doing
gymnast.
backflips.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff you can do.
That's true, actually.
You can pretend to be a rabbit, a walrus.
Yeah.
With 2 of them.
You have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can chew it if you want.
Okay, well, we're not giving this. The other stuff I'll give it unique to the triple mint.
Yeah.
You can chew it is one of the prerequisites of every food. So we're not giving it that in the plus column.
Okay.
That is that's a given. You like it because you can taste it, don't you?
And it's refreshing.
It is refreshing.
It is
It does wake
refreshing.
you up.
I'm not saying
Although
it's
I
bad.
don't know how good they make your breath smell because
They leave you an aftertaste.
They do leave you an aftertaste.
You have to chain smoke them to be able to actually keep a minty breath. Because if you smell someone's breath about 40 minutes after they've had one of these, they've got like a sweet, sickly breath to them.
It's a bit grainy some points, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that about?
In a good way.
In a good way.
Ethan, thoughts?
Because it can disintegrate.
Yeah.
It's better than a polo.
Yeah.
It's not got an hole in.
I prefer this than a polo, I must say.
Ethan, keep your eyes on the task at hand. The question isn't... this isn't the better than a polo club. Do you know what I mean? This is the 9 out of 10 club. So let's just refocus a little bit here. We're all getting carried away.
But on a comment of the polo as well, obviously there's less mint there as well.
Ethan,
so
this
I
isn't
think
the
this
better
is
than a
more
polo club. I've just told you that. This is the 9 out of 10 club.
I love you, Ethan.
Thank you.
buttering you up and all.
Well, be honest, yeah. Be honest with
Listen, I think the whole thing of the 9 out of 10 club's upsetting me ever since of Buttergate getting in and my Stroop waffles getting rejected, and now we're pushing for mints. If my Stroop waffles don't get in and Butter gets in, I don't
Ethan,
care anymore.
you're blaming me for decisions that are out of my control, mate. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
The most middle management answer I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Hey,
don't throw
I
the
didn't do
mints
you
out
wrote
with the
that.
waffles.
That's a good point.
I'm going to say yeah.
I knew you'd say yeah. I knew you'd say yeah.
I'm just going to make it even.
And I'm annoyed. No, it's not about it. This is the problem with you, Joe.
What?
You give everything a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, but yeah.
And here's the annoying thing.
Look how happy he is.
I'm
though.
happy.
Here's the annoying thing, right? I ain't said this. These are my favourite mints by a mile. I absolutely love them.
Really?
I think they're sensational.
Oh,
They're
way.
easily a 9 out of 10.
No, you
Easily.
don't.
They're amazing. They're so good. It's in the 9 out of 10
Oh
club.
my God, the third entry is now.
They're so good.
And do you know why they're called tree boar?
Why?
Because it was invented by a man named Robert.
What does that mean?
Look at it in a mirror.
You're joking.
Tree
Mate,
bore.
Whoa.
That is mad, that.
Another one, 7-Up. The red dot on 7-Up, that's because the fellow's an albino.
What?
The 7-Up inventor.
Let's get that
was-
checked, and then we can decide whether we have to edit out or not.
7-Up was an albino guy, and that's
What
why
does-
there's a red dot in the logo.
But why the name 7-Up?
But what has the red dot got to do with...
Is it something to do with the rocket launch?
Ethan, what do you think, Treebor? It's already in, but what would you have put it in?
Yeah, go on then. I've been convinced now. I wouldn't have originally, but I've been convinced.
Well done, Jamie. First ever guest on the show, and you've smashed us out of the park
Yes.
with a 9 out of 10 club. Very well done.
Ask Ethan.
Right, this is Ask Ethan, where we ask Ethan questions, and he answers them, and then we have a laugh with him. Question 1, Ethan. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume that you'd done?
Great question.
That's a good question. What would they assume that I've done?
Yeah.
What
Have you
would
ever
they-
been nearly arrested?
No, I've never been arrested. I'm not that kind of guy.
You've been arrested.
Yeah.
What for?
I nearly got done for perverting the course of justice when I was 8.
You tripped over a police officer.
You can't do that at 8 years old. What happened?
So I was playing out, and I was late coming in, and
Lock him up.
but previously to this, so the backstory to this, the reason why I was worried I was late, because last time, a few weeks earlier, I'd basically organised there was a big neighbourhood search for me because I fell in my mate's toilet. So I didn't want this to happen again.
You fell in it, what, up to your waist? How could you
Like
not?
my little legs sticking out.
Like, knees up to your chest?
Yeah.
Stuck?
Yeah.
Did you not, like, help?
No, well, I was embarrassed. I used to always fall in toilets. So my mum and dad knew about it, but I was in my mate's house.
Oh, that must have been embarrassing.
So you just thought, right, fuck it, I'm here
This
now.
is my life.
you
now.
dangling- are you dangling in the
Hopefully,
water?
a fish swims
Yeah.
up the toilet and I can eat that. Otherwise, I'm just going to starve to death.
I'm
Like that.
letting my legs out the toilet.
And
Bob.
can the water splash in your bum?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
But I didn't have the seat. If the seat was up, I'd never had the foresight to put it down. I'd just sit on the rim, and then I'd always forget.
So how long were you stuck on that toilet for, first of all?
I'd say, I don't know, time's distorted because it felt like hours, what I'd say about 40 minutes.
And there's a search in 40 minutes.
Yeah, because we was all playing out and all our doors were open. So, like, we was just running each other's houses and all that kind of stuff. The parents were all on the street, in deck chairs. Like,
Boozing.
yeah, that's just like the summer holidays.
Yeah,
and everyone's running about, having water fights, whatever. And my two mates came back and went, "Oh, where's Jamie?" He went, he didn't come with us. So then my mum's going, fuck it. And all the neighbours are looking everywhere. And I can hear all the commotion going on. But I'm just like,
You said, I'm
not safe. And then someone just walked in and I went, I fell in.
Okay, so that's week 1. Yeah. Week 2.
So that happened. Then a few weeks later, I was back in school then. So that was in 6 weeks holiday. So a few weeks had gone by. And, I was very conscious of going missing and stuff.
Yeah. It's best to be, I think.
Yeah. So I was playing out, and I was late coming in, and I ran in, and my mum and dad were visibly shaken.
Right, wow.
Said we checked the toilet, you weren't there.
Yeah. So there was visibly shaken. So I thought, oh no, I better make something up here. Not that I've just been playing out and left them worried. So they went, we was dead worried. And before I could preempt thinking of a lie, she went, been dead worried. The shop was called Joe's as well, incidentally. we was dead worried. Joe's has been robbed.
Yeah.
And I went, I know, I saw it happen. And I hid behind a car. So I hid behind a car. Got away with that. Anyway, a few days later.
Just to double check, you hadn't seen it?
Oh, no. I'd not seen it.
Yeah.
A few days later, instead of going to school, my dad's going, no, we've got to go to the police station. I went, why? He went, you need to tell the police what you're seeing. Oh, no. Because it was like an armed robbery. I'm like,
What did Joe sell?
fuck's sake. The tree bows, all sorts. Just a corner shop.
Oh, right. A big thing for an armed robbery.
Yeah,
That
like
was just a corner shop.
Yeah, cigs and all that.
Because your Kinder Buenos now.
No. So
Your Tangy Toms in the bag.
we went to the police station, and it was like a living room setting. Joe, because I was a kid.
I understand. He's not going to get investigated, is he? It's just more of a chilled out
Lamp
zone.
straight in your
And
eyes.
they're just talking to like, oh, you used to buttering me up. And my dad's through two-way glass. The two-way seafood glass, like you see in the bill and that. And he's flanked by like a police officer as well. So they're like, the importance of telling the truth. Went, yeah. He went, have you been to a police station before? And I just thought, I'm in for a penny. I went, yeah. Me and my dad race go-karts round here. And my dad's like, what? And so they went, and you said you saw something in the shop. I went, oh yeah, it was mad. They had this axe. And it was like that. There's no one trying to shit then. Because there weren't an axe involved.
there's no axe.
I was like, yeah, they had this axe, right? And they jumped over. And it was like hitting him in the head and that. And then they went, do you feel safe near yours? I went, oh yeah, my dad's got a couple of guns. And he's next to a police officer, like.
He does.
Luckily, I didn't get done.
Luckily. Yeah, because normally they just arrest 8-year-olds and put them away for life.
Yeah,
but in the course of justice, really the tightest notch on the handcuffs, take him away.
But the detective said he's quite the imagination. So I just had like, I think it was the summer I discovered how to lie. I was just like, this is great.
Oh, mate.
That, and so not arrested for that, but I got arrested for being drunk once, and it was a few weeks after the 7/7 bombings in London.
Is that needed, that bit of
Might have to cut this.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But that's how I give timestamps.
Yeah.
For disasters. So it was after the 7/7 bombings, like a week after. Again, it was like the summer holidays. I was drinking on the streets, 14, and some people had rang the police and that, because it was just drinking and arsing about on the street. Anyway, the police are chasing us, and all my mates run down the entries, and I'm last. Yeah. And the police had cut off the entry, so I'm like, so I ran right into the police car. The police got out. They went, so both policemen got out, and I had a little bag with one can of Carling left. And because of the nature of, it was a sensitive time, I dropped to my knees and went, "Oh, come quietly. Oh, come quietly." I just went down like I had for one can of
Like
car.
you're a fucking prisoner of war.
Yeah.
I surrender. I'll go quietly. Leave my family out of this. Just leave them.
Yeah, so I dropped to my knees. And he just...
I'll come quietly. Right, Ethan, question 2. What's your favourite smell?
Great question.
Ooh, that's a good question. I quite like it when my dinner's nearly ready.
Nearly.
Just walks in the kitchen like,
It's anticipation,
Right.
isn't it?
not long now.
It's like Christmas Eve.
The smell of a gas flame.
Any dinner or just, that kind of couple minutes before it's ready?
Yeah, well, my stepdad makes a nice Sunday dinner, so that's always exciting. Quite like the smell of a bit of lamb or whatever.
Bit of lamb. Why did he say like that?
Bit of lamb.
Do
And-
you and your stepdad get on like, Jamie's stepdad? Do you have little wars or you're alright?
Oh no, we're sound. There's no wars in our household.
Great. Through gritted teeth.
You speak like a Victorian, like sort of chimney sweep.
I've got a one. When did you first have a wank?
No.
Ethan. What? What age were you?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really want to
You
answer
do
that
know.
question.
I know.
Do you?
11. What were you, Joe?
I don't know.
You
I remember, I remember hearing about it for the first time in primary school.
Really?
And that's too young, innit? People 8, 9 years old going, there's this thing happening with the older kids.
This thing.
And it's sweeping the nation. And they're like, apparently if you
Not shootout cards.
No, not like Beyblades or like that. They were like, something's happening and we don't know what it is. It was like Stranger Things. Don't know where there's like, we know that there's something bad happening, but we don't know what it was.
Yeah.
And it took me 3 or 4 years
And it
to
will
really
change your life
Yeah, it took me
forever.
3 or 4 years to really find out what it was. And by that time it was too late. It had taken over. There was no stopping it by then. Everyone was doing it.
Did you hear about it in primary school?
Probably, yeah. Our primary school was dirty.
What do you mean about it?
Yeah, it was just, I think kids were shagging in, like when they were 11 and that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not-
So, horrible.
I remember when I first...
Such a serious answer. Just so solemn. Every other story he's had has had some like hilarious ending to it. That was just like, yeah, horrible. Like it's what bit of Vietnam flashback.
Fucking hell. All I say about my first one is when it was over, I saw, like, in my
Your mum
vision...
walk in?
No.
Oh.
I
Wake
saw,
up.
No. Such a dick. I saw it when the Terminators sees, like, numbers...
Yeah, like the
And,
Matrix.
I saw numbers in my head, like I broke the Matrix, and I thought, crikey, if I keep wanking,
Crikey. I thought to myself, crikey.
if I keep doing this, maybe I'll pass on to the other side.
And what happened?
I had another one about 5 minutes later, and it was great, but I didn't pass on to the other side.
It just
never
fell
seen,
back to earth.
Never seen numbers again.
Really?
Never seen numbers again. Ethan, do you remember your age yet?
No, I don't know the answer. Sorry.
It's because his mum watches.
Ethan's mum, Ethan had a wank when he was 12 over his stepdad's
Right.
cooking.
Right.
Is it nearly ready?
That we've gone to.
Why?
That's Ethan's mum we're talking about here.
I was just gonna say, Jamie, I've actually met you before. I don't know if you realise.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
to say this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've met him before.
mate, where?
Do you
Yeah,
want to
just
have a guess?
Frog and bucket?
I can't remember what the name of the pub was. It's got like a big pub bit and then like a little comedy club to the side. I've only been once, but
Roughly where was
Ape
it?
and Apple?
It's not the comedy store, is it?
no. What did you say just then?
Ape and Apple?
No, it's not called that.
This is this is a
Welcome
good
to our-
feature, isn't it?
to our
This is a
final
good
feature.
feature.
Well, we can cut
Ethan
this.
tries to remember a pub.
Where?
Just off the Curry Mile, I think.
Just off the Curry Mile.
No, it's not that one.
Can't think of
Give me
that.
another one.
I can't
No,
think
it's
of a
not
comedy
that.
club just off the Curry Mile.
What did you talk about?
Yeah, what did you talk about? And how did you meet each other?
Well, I just saw that there was. I was drunk at the pub, and then I saw there was a comedy store going on. And I love comedy, and none of my friends want to go to the comedy club. And I was like, "Oh, this is a good opportunity." And I just got
Oh.
chatting about fantasy football with you. I used to do fantasy football.
Do you remember?
I remember the conversation.
I'm so upset we didn't have the camera on Jamie.
Your fucking
face
face.
when you realise. Do you remember where it is now?
I remember talking to someone about fantasy football. Oh my god, I can't believe that was you.
Yeah.
Did you used to work for one?
Yeah, I used to work.
Mate, I was in the top 1,000 2 months ago.
Were you?
Yeah, and then do you know one of them when they have them gammy game weeks where only like 2 teams play?
Yeah.
I forgot, so all my transfers were fucked. I dropped down to 100,000 and I gave up because I threw all my toys out the pram.
What,
Fantasy football thing.
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah. I used to work for a place called Fantasy Football
I
Hub.
can't believe that was you.
Yeah.
I thought
Nice,
it was like,
that,
I thought it was a ghost.
That face
no,
you pulled there.
No,
was
but
so
I didn't
funny.
think it. I thought it was like a proper person. I didn't think. I thought you was. Do you know
What a fucking insult that is. I thought I was talking to a
meant
proper
like,
person, not some caged imp that we've got here.
like, you know, I had it in my head like he was all, you know, smart shirts and pants and that. I can't believe that was you, Ethan. Sorry, mate. Where was that now?
Yeah, where was that? I can't even think. Put my mind out of the misery. Right. Anyway.
I really want to remember.
Was this season, wasn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't that long. It was a few months ago. You were doing a gig.
Yeah.
It was the night your tweet banged because you were going, he's gone viral, my mate. They're talking about you. Gone viral, my mate.
What's it called? Snoop Dogg one.
Snoop
It was the Dr. Catford stuff.
Dr.
wasn't it?
Catford one,
Dr.
yeah.
Catford.
Oh, yeah. Mate.
It was that night. Literally that
It
night.
was the night that hit 1 million.
Yeah, amazing. Jamie, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
Let's
you,
have a
mate.
night out all together and we'll
Yeah.
all talk about fantasy football.
Definitely.
Hot Water's Green Room Pod. And where can people find you? Because I know you're going to do some warm-ups to a show.
Yeah, Jamie H Comedy on Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to do a work in progress show, so that's like just an hour of ideas, some stuff that I know works, some stuff that I've never said before. Going to be in the autumn, one in Liverpool, one in Manchester, and Hot Water's Green Room Pod, HW Green Room Pod on Twitter and Insta.
Love it. Well, let's make a night out of that. When he's doing the warm-up in Manchester, or get tickets off a Sloppy Joe's night out.
Great.
Thank you very much for watching. Leave us a little sub on YouTube. Listen to us on your Apple and Spotify as well, and give us a little rating. Be great. Thank you very much, Joe. Cheers, Joe. Cheers, Jamie.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, Ethan.
Bye.
Ethan. Hey, bye.